Vitamin D deficiency and its related diseases. An overview. The predominant vitamin produced by the body upon exposure to the sun is vitamin D. It can also be obtained from certain foods including herring fish, mackerel, tuna, and sardines. Market-processed foods like dairy products, cereals, and juices are often fortified to make them vitamin D enriched. This vitamin has profound benefits in the prevention and cure of osteoporosis or weak bones, osteomalacia, osteogenesis imperfecta, and kidney failure. It is considered as indispensable in the treatment of diabetes, obesity, and heart ailments. Doctors recommend a dosage of vitamin D 5,000 IU for postmenopausal females and males above the age of 30 years. How does it work? A fat-soluble vitamin, vitamin D promotes absorption of calcium into the gut to maintain sufficient serum calcium levels and bone mineralization. It is required for proper bone growth as well as bone remodeling. Low levels of vitamin D causes bones to lose their firmness and get misshapen. UV rays from the sun strike on the skin to trigger synthesis of vitamin D. Illnesses triggered by vitamin D deficiency. Depression. Depression is commonly tied to low levels of vitamin D in the blood plasma. Although the exact reason is unknown, scientists speculate that vitamin D influences concentration of certain chemicals like serotonin and monoamines, which in high levels preclude depression. Also, certain areas of the brain involved in the manifestation of depression, either positively or negatively, possess receptors for binding to vitamin D. Low levels of vitamin D prevent the mood-enhancing action of these brain parts. Fibromyalgia. Fibromyalgia manifests in the form of widespread and chronic pain, inflammation as well as persistent fatigue afflicting the muscles, ligaments, joints, and tender tissues of the body. Vitamin D obtained from solar UVB radiation reduces inflammation by inhibiting production of cytokines, the glycoprotein causing chronic inflammation. Osteoporosis. Osteoporosis is a late-onset condition that affects individuals as they age. In this condition, the bones are of low density due to having low concentrations of calcium. Thus, they are more brittle than normal. Vitamin D allows calcium absorption in the blood and promotes greater density of the bones. Thus, individuals deficient in vitamin D are at a higher risk of developing osteoporosis at an early age. Cardiovascular ailments. Popularly referred to as the sunshine vitamin, vitamin D boosts the pumping action of the blood and diminishes deposition of plaques that occur from time to time in the arterial walls. Thus, individuals deprived of their daily vitamin D are often diagnosed with coronary thrombosis, cardiovascular stroke, and arteriosclerosis. Erectile dysfunction. According to a study conducted in 2014, men with intense erectile dysfunction have significantly lower levels of vitamin D than those with relatively mild ED. Although a combination of bad lifestyle choices and inherent blood pressure problems can trigger ED, vitamin D is an important causative agent that acts independently to raise severity of ED. Schizophrenia. 20 observational studies undertaken by researchers unravel a close correlation between low vitamin D levels and schizophrenia. It appears that people suffering from vitamin D deficiency are twice as more susceptible to developments of schizophrenia. Prostate cancer. Recent research reports have shown a strong connection between low plasma levels of vitamin D and prostate cancer. The latter, especially prevalent among African American males, often shows a marked improvement with restoration of normal vitamin D concentrations. The actual number of disorders triggered by vitamin D deficiency is in reality quite large, and the aforementioned ones are those that are directly and sometimes single-handedly influenced by vitamin D deficiency.